Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Janita.
And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So former unified British heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua is under some pressure for his latest comments referring to the Lgbt community. He stated that, the rules and regulations when it comes to his showdown, we know he's going to have the highly anticipated rematch with current unified Mexican heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. It will be December 7th in Saudi Arabia. The country of Saudi Arabia has very, very strict rules when it comes to the female agenda. Female agenda have, different rules and regulations. With that said, Anthony Joshua was asked about, the possibility of certain demographic of people being able to come over to Saudi Arabia and support the fight. And Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, answered an honest question. He says that, he cannot help where the fights take place because his job, is to grow the sport of boxing. And he's 100% correct. He says, I'm just a boxer. I'm looking to grow the sport. And exploring other countries is a part of growing the sport. I'm a big name in the sport of boxing. So, I'm looking to grow the sport, and not just myself, but the sport of boxing as a whole. When it comes to certain people and certain demographics, I understand that they won't be able to travel over to the UK, to Saudi Arabia, to support the fight, but they still could support it by buying it on television. He was asked about, females and, the LGBT community, right? Not being able to be allowed to attend, the fight in support. Anthony Joshua just said, all he said was, I feel like I stand in the middle, and I feel like, well, let me start this off by saying, quote, here's Anthony Joshua in his own words, quote, I feel like I stand in the middle, and I feel like boxing is just trying to open up the barriers for people to travel and see it. If you can't come to the country, you can still watch it. You're still open to support, and I appreciate the support from every community, right? But we know that his comments were taken out of content, right? He says every country has problems. We understand that. We're interested in the boxing and what this can do for the boxing world, meaning that growing the sport of boxing, right? He's not into politics and things of that nature. He's into growing the sport of boxing. He's a boxer, right? But we know his words are going to be taken out of content, and they're going to look to drag his name through the mud, right? Now they're looking to protest. People are feeling like he should protest the fight, right? He should cancel the fight. This is what fans were commenting on and stating, right? And it's just utterly ridiculous in my opinion, because Anthony Joshua is just doing his job. You understand? And so he's not into politics. He's not into, what's going on around him, right? But people are going to hold him, and I understand, people want to hold him, as a standard, to open people's minds to different things of that nature, right? But at the end of the day, this guy's a boxer, and he's looking to have a fight. One fan wrote, quote, how disgusting is this attitude? He should cancel the fight, right? So people want him to cancel the fight. People feel like they should protest the fight. So, I know over in the UK, I'm not sure how this works over in the UK, but these things over here are taken very serious when it comes to these matters. And it's very, very huge. It has a lot of momentum. And, Anthony Joshua could be under a lot of heat for these comments, which are going to be taken out of content. Because at the end of the day, all he said was, I understand that some people won't be able to travel due to the rules and regulations in a different country. I understand some people won't be able to attend. but you will still be able to order the fight. You will still be able to watch the fight on television, on cable, on the streaming app, right? And I appreciate your support. So he's still saying that he appreciates, and he's still thanking everybody, although he understands that everybody won't be able to be there in attendance because of the rules and regulations of it being in a different country. But he's going to be held with his feet to the fire because he didn't cancel the fight. Well, that's not his choice of lifestyle, in my opinion. So why is he being blamed for something that's not his choice, right? Everybody has their own choice. Thus the reason why we have all these movements. Thus the reason why we have all of these different protests and things of that nature, because everybody deserves rights. But if it's not his choice and he goes to a country that that's against that, how is that his fault? He should only move where, everybody has equal, it's just ridiculous to me, in my opinion, to try to blame him for this, right? For one, he's not the promoter. For two, he's a boxer, he's an entertainer. And this is a sport. And so they're going to a country that has certain different types of rules and regulations, period. But let's see how this all plays out. I don't think that Anthony Joshua said anything that deserves for people to want to protest or say that he deserved to cancel the fight or his words were disgusting. He didn't say anything that was disgusting. He simply said, I understand that everybody won't be able to make it in attendance. I understand there's different rules and regulations, and some people won't be able to make it to support it, but I know you will still be able to support it on television and watch it, and I appreciate you and I thank you. Amazing, isn't it? But let's see how this all plays out. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LGBC. Shouts out to new media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Anthony Joshua is under hot water with these latest comments from different communities that are complaining, about his approach and his words towards people not being able to attend, the fight in Saudi Arabia. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Peace.
Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the